What's good, Wizards fans? So the Wizards won last night in overtime over the Pelicans, 117-115. Wow, huge win, man. I was up late last night, but I was doing a lot of stuff, so I couldn't make a video last night, but I'm making it now, man. Daniel Gafford owns Zion. That is his son. Block after block after block, and he got a couple N1s on Zion. Daniel Gafford is a beast. I told y'all, man, when we made that trade, we traded Troy Brown to the Bulls for Gafford. The one guy that I liked out of that trade was Daniel Gafford, man. I love that pickup. We just needed a big that can be that's athletic and that can finish around the rim, finish strong, and block shots and protect the rim. Just provide some type of presence out there, and that's what he's doing, man. He's balling, man. And Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, they're gonna make him better. They're just gonna spoon feed him, get him open buckets, alley-oops, lobs, all kinds of stuff. So Gafford we're 5-1 when Gafford has played for the Washington Wizards. We're 5-1. Think about that. Beat the Kings. We beat the Pistons. We beat the Jazz. We beat the I think did he play when we played the Magic? I think he did. We beat the Magic. Some of the teams are mediocre, but at the same time, Gafford is just an energy guy. He brings it every night and plays hard, man. And I think he deserves to start, to be honest with you. But he's playing well coming off the bench. He really is. Once again, got to give credit to Russell Westbrook. He's been the best Wizard ever since the All-Star break. Ever since Russ got the haircut, he's been the best player on the team. I'm going to say by far. He just has been. He has been. I mean, let's look at the numbers again. 36 points, 14 rebounds, actually 15 rebounds and 9 assists. He did not get the triple-double like he always does, but he was +6 on the floor, balled out, controlled the game. He gets guys better, man. He just impacts the game every play. I mean, getting guys open, spoon-feeding guys, rebounding the ball, scoring 3 for 5 from the three-point line. And he's not even a three-point shooter. He hit the lucky bank shot in the fourth quarter. I call a game. But he's making his threes now. Ever since he's been healthy, he's been the best player on the team by far. He just really has. No knock against Bradley Beal, but Bradley Beal's been hurt. And ever since the All-Star game, he just hasn't he has not played to the level that he did back in, December, November, and January. In those months, he was just playing out of his mind, scoring the ball. But right now, he's still scoring at a high clip, but his shooting percentages have gone down. He was 10 for 29 last night, 0 for 9 from the three. You just can't do that. And actually, Bradley Beal, unfortunately, he was hurting us in that fourth quarter and in the overtime. He was missing shots. He could barely make any shots. He did make an alley-oop layup, but he just was not making the shots. He was just off, and he was actually hurting us last night when he was in there. I'm not going to lie to you. But he stepped up and made some big plays. He still had, he had 30 points, which is what he does. He automatically gets on the floor and scores 30 points. He was -13. His plus-minus was -13. So he just wasn't playing winning basketball last night. He just wasn't. I got to be honest with you. I got to be objective about our players. I love Bradley Beal, but the last couple of games, ever since he came back from the hip injury, just hasn't been the same guy. And he's, like I said, he's still scoring at a high clip. He's still scoring 30 points, still scoring 25, but the plays he's making are not winning plays. They're just not consistently winning plays. Right now, Russell Westbrook, he's consistently making game-winning plays. Down in the fourth quarter right now, Russ has been the guy who's taking us to victory. He really has been, making tough layups, free throws. Now, the one-on-one on Zion at the end, I do not think that was a foul. The Pelicans challenged it, and the ref still gave him the call. That's that star power that Russell Westbrook has. Two-time MVP, still has that star power that he gives us, to get these wins. Rui had 6 points, -11, plus-minus. Didn't really impact the game much. Denny had 0 points with 4 rebounds. Alex Len played well with a couple dunks, 8 points, 5 boards, and 2 blocks. Garrison Matthews hit a 3. Robin Lopez had 2 points, didn't play much. Had 11 minutes. Gafford, he was +16 on the floor. That's how impactful he is and how impactful he was last night. 18 points, 7 boards, 4 blocks. I really think he's capable of having a triple-double game with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 blocks. I think before it's all said and done in his career, he's going to do that. I really think he's capable of doing it. +16 on the floor. His plus-minus. +16, a couple and-ones in the clutch on Zion, a couple blocks on Zion. I mean, that was a huge block, and it was a BS call where they reviewed the play, and they called an inadvertent whistle. It was ridiculous. They tried to cheat us out of the possession. We should have got the ball, But you could tell some of the guys, they had tireless. Brandon Ingram was killing us. He did a crossover on Rui and hit a jumper. It was nasty. It was pretty tough. Zion is good, as always, but he just got sunned by Daniel Gafford. Ish Smith played pretty. He had 6 points. Raul Neto had 6 points. Isak Bonga gave us some solid minutes, had 2 points. Played 21 minutes, and he was a presence defensively and made a layup as well. So he did the best that he can do. Anthony Gill didn't play. Chandler Hutchison did not play. Jordan Bell did not play. And Cassius Winston did not play as well. But look, we are tied right now for the 10th spot for the play-in game. It's a 3-way tie. The Raptors do win the tiebreaker because they did beat us with that Gary Trent game winner. And I think they beat us a couple games before the All-Star break. And then the Bulls, I think they win the tiebreaker as well. So it's a 3-way tie for the 10th spot right now for the play-in game. So right now, and we play the Detroit Pistons tonight. They are the worst team record-wise in the NBA. We play them at home. This is another winnable game. Like I said, our schedule is very, very favorable. A lot of losing teams on the schedule. We play the Cavaliers, who are pretty darn bad. We play another team. We play the Warriors again, who have a losing record. We just played I think we played the Pistons again in a couple games. We just played some really bad teams. And like I said, we have to take advantage of these games if they want to make a playoff push or make a playoff run. This is the thing with the Wizards. They have two really, really talented guys, two All-Stars, Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. They can get hot. They can get hot any night. This is what happens in the play-in game. So we play either the Pacers or we're gonna probably have to play against the Pacers and the 8th seed. The 8th seed is the I forgot who the 8th seed is. I gotta look it up. But we play the Pacers. I think the Celtics are the 8th seed. Remember, we had a dog fight against the Celtics. If Russell Westbrook gets hot, Gafford gets hot. Davis Bertans did not play last night. Davis gets hot from the 3. And Gafford plays well defensively and offensively, and Bradley Beal shows up and plays to the level and the expectations that we expect him to play. Rui Hachimura plays well. Then the Wizards can be a dangerous team in the playoffs. They can be a dangerous team. I'm not going to say we're going to beat the Nets or the Bucks or anybody like that. But when you have Russell Westbrook playing the way he's playing, Bradley Beal makes his threes like he's supposed to, like he usually does. Like I said, and Rui Hachimura plays well. Davis Bertans gets hot. This is a dangerous team. Like I said, we have 2 All-NBA players. Bradley Beal should be an All-NBA player. And Russell Westbrook, of course, has been a multi-time All-NBA player. So I would not sleep on the Wizards. The Wizards have seriously underachieved. And, we're blaming Scott Brooks a lot. Some of this on the players as well and the personnel. Thomas Bryant being injured, whatnot. But this team, it can be a dangerous team. Like I said, when you have 2 All-NBA players and they play to the level they're supposed to be playing at, this can be a dangerous team, especially in the Eastern Conference, They can make some noise. So let's look at the standings really quick here before I get out of here. That was an epic game in overtime. It really was. Like I said, there were some crazy calls at the end. The Zion call. Zion didn't even touch Russell Westbrook's hand, but he still got the call. Like I said, it was kind of a makeup call for the block on Gafford where it went on Zion's body. And, of course, let's talk about that last shot at the end. Of course, I'm not going to say, of course, Bradley Beal misses the game winner, but he missed the game winner, man. And like I said, time after time, Bradley Beal just has not shown up or been really inconsistent in those clutch moments where he's tripping over his feet, falling over his feet, fumbling the ball, getting tied up like he did in that Celtics game in the corner, just making some bonehead decisions down the stretch where I just want to see him get better at that. I think that's the only tough thing I have with Bradley. Of course, Bradley Beal, he got shots up after the game, going 10 for 29 and 0 for 9 for the 3, going 0 for from the 3-point line. He decided to get some shots up after the game. There are fans in the stands now. There will be fans in the stands, 10% of fans in the stands. So I'm going to try my best to get to one of the games before the season is over. Or if we have a playoff game, I'm going to try to get up in Cap 1 and see how it is, So right now the Pacers are in the 9th seed. The Hornets are the 8th seed. The Wizards can beat the Hornets, man. LaMelo Ball is out for the year. They can beat the Hornets. Let's be real. The Hornets are 27-20, and they're the 8th seed. Now, if we do get the 8th seed, the Sixers are the 1st seed. So we would play the Sixers in the first round. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. Don't really match up well with those guys. I would like to see Gafford versus Joel Embiid. That would be a good matchup. Of course, Joel Embiid is stronger than Gafford, but that would be a good matchup in my opinion. The Nets are the Nets, so they just have too much talent on that roster. The Bucks, with Giannis, they're just a little too, they got too much. But like I said, all the teams 4 through 8, the Wizards can beat them. The Hawks, the Celtics, the Knicks, the Heat, and the Charlotte Hornets. Pacers are the 9th seed. And the Wizards can beat all those teams, in my opinion. Let's just be real. The Wizards can beat all those teams. Toronto is, right now, they're the 10th seed, like I said, because they win the tiebreaker. We're all tied right now. We play the Pistons tonight, like I said, which is a winnable game. And one more stat, Russell Westbrook has had 10 triple-doubles out of the last 11 games. He's been incredible. We play the Pistons tonight. We play the Thunder, who are 20-36 at home Monday night. So back-to-back teams with losing records who are the bottom 6 or bottom 5 record-wise in the NBA. We're 22-33 right now. We play the Warriors after that. Then we play the Thunder again, and then the Cavs, who are 20-35. So this schedule is really, really weak. And the Wizards have a golden opportunity now to step up in some way, somehow. Even they could even possibly be the 9th seed. We're 4 games behind the 9th seed, but they can comfortably take a lead of the 10th seed pretty quickly, and then we play the Lakers a couple games after that. So I'm gonna get up out of here though. Russell Westbrook was incredible last night. Bradley Beal played pretty well as well, but you guys let me know what you guys thought about the game last night and the Pistons game. It is a trap game, so I'm not gonna sleep on the Pistons. All right, you guys. Hail to the Wizards. Daniel Gafford, son Zion. All right, so peace.